There are rumors and allegations that Thabo Bester whistleblower has been beaten up in prison, and this is by a report SA News, guys. An inmate who blew the whistle about Thabo Bester's escape in jail is now threatened, strangled, and beaten up in jail. Rather, it is reported that the inmate's life is now at risk. Those close to the situation say it's beyond bad for the whistleblower, who now fears for his life in prison. We don't know if he will survive this, says a close source to the situation. Right now, guys, I'm trying to ask myself if whether this whistleblower is the one that Slindelo Masikelo actually did an interview on, an exclusive interview on ENCA. I'm trying to compare, and I was trying to compare their voices, but the one that Slindelo Masikelo interviewed, his voice was a bit deeper, unless if maybe it's because of the voice changer that they used, or whatever it's called, guys. And then this one that was at Podcast and Chill with Machi, his voice was a bit softer, unless if also it's the whatever that they chose, guys, to make that voice a bit soft. But right now, guys, I'm like, I've always known, guys, that indeed there is someone big, this a very powerful person behind this Thabo Bester's whole story. There is definitely someone big, guys, because right now, I don't even know if whether we'll get there. I'm asking myself if whether we'll definitely get to finding the real truth. And I want to say, I'm sorry we might not see that happening. Other than that, I guess it's just these people that are in the front line already that are going to be somehow implicated by this whole thing, but I don't see any big figure coming out. Because if Maji and the crew can actually be scared to talk about this person, then it shows that it's serious, guys. Guys, let me know what your thoughts are in the comment section. I'll let you go ahead and watch what Maji and what happened at Podcast and Chill with Maji. Yeah, I know some of you may have watched it, but I know there are definitely some people that haven't watched it. My love is sure, and I'll see you on the next video.
There was no way that boy would kill. He was just too selfish.
Talk to me about the kind of person he was.
That guy was a sociopath. Yes, that guy would see. Forget it. He just for 2 months without seeing him, without him getting out of his life.
How did he meet Nandipha?
He was the one telling Nandipha that, I think before the 2018, 2017, are you aware there's a link between Heliram and...
No, what's the link?
You're not aware?
Mm-mm.
The CEO of...
Yeah.
Are you aware that she was engaged to get married to Thabo?
When was she engaged?
They were engaged, I think, in 2016, 17.
Are you saying to me the CEO was visiting Thabo Bester?
Yes.
And they were engaged to be married?
Yes.
While Thabo was still in prison?
Yes, a lot of celebrities. He even bought cars for some of them. This lady, Simpiwe, what's her name? Simpiwe, the one that she used to be Mova, the one that the husband died.
Who else was a celebrity and coming to visit him?
Even yes.
So now what happened was, guys,
The Thabo Bester.
now last week there's a guy who has been tweeting. Someone sent out a tweet to say, yo, listen, this guy is not dead. This guy escaped. The story that he died, there was a fire, is false. It's fake. And he's been tweeting and tweeted the Minister of Correctional Service, what's Ronald Lamola Landota, Lomuntu lo, but Ushonile Agashonaka, Usapila, right? And they escaped. So I inboxed that guy. I'm like, yo, bro, can we speak to you on the podcast? Now, last week is a recorder for Monday on Saturday. And we have this guy on the line.
Yeah.
Hey, Azena Zumchi. Hey, yeah. He details the alleged escape.
Yeah.
What happened? This happened. That
Who's
happened.
involved?
Who's involved? This person is allegedly involved. This and that. And had receipts of emails he's been sending to people very high.
Yeah.
You know, very high in the food chain via correctional
And during all of this, because we had him on the phone, during all of this, we start thinking like, dude, why are you a whistleblower? Like, why do you want this out there? Like, do you have beef with Thabo Bester? What did he do to you?
Yes.
And he's like, no, I am here.
All these other details. And then we asked, we're like, man, when you're Stafula, right? How do you know all these details? Already, okay, you're credible because you've been saying this on Twitter. You're not just some crazy guy coming out of the woodworks to say you knew all along. You've been saying you knew all along. So we're like, how do you know this? How do we know that you are credible? Do you know someone who's working there? Do you work there or whatever? Then there was a silent pause and he's like, no, I'm here. We're like, you're aware, bruh. He's like, I'm here. I'm in the prison.
Hi.
So we're like, oh, you work in the prison. You're a guard. He's like, no, I'm a prisoner. Hey! Kingly! Yo!
How did you come across all this information? How do you know all of this?
Because I'm here.
You in prison?
Yeah, here.
Whoa.
Wait, are you a prisoner?
Yeah.
Hey.
I am.
Bro, wait, hold on.
What do you mean, Choso?
Like, shit. And then Mac asks, what are you in there for?
Yes.
And he says, murder. Hey. Then we were like,
The heart now is going kinky.
And then the WhatsApp line wasn't working for a few seconds, so he dropped. And while he dropped, I'm like, so why did you tell us this guy's in prison? He's like, I didn't know.
I didn't know. Bro, he was just a guy. Yo, man. Yo, the line is bad, bro.
Try to call you back, okay?
Sure.
All right.
That's what the fuck, guys. Yo, in prison. I didn't know. I thought it's someone who knows someone who works in prison.
I
Didn't know.
And he did verify because you asked him to tweet Hinda from that account.
So yes, you know, so we were like, to prove it's you, and people aren't like, we just got some lunatic making up stories. Prove it's you because we had, in fact, please still show that the tweets.
Yeah,
so
you can show that.
Here are his tweets from last year about this whole thing.
Yes, and the tweets are still there on his Twitter account. You can follow him back, or you can go through his account and browse those tweets. They are still there.
Right, and he actually tweeted Hinda, which was supposed to. Actually, we're gonna screenshot as well to prove that this is the same guy from the same account who tweeted what happened in the prison, and he is a prisoner inside. And he said he doesn't believe why somebody else should be. But now the reason why we didn't upload is
because while we're speaking to him, he implicated a lot. So while we're talking to him, because the whole episode was him, I think we spoke to him for about 40 minutes, right?
Yeah.
And while we're talking to him and he's talking about the story, he started implicating some very powerful people.
very drop names.
He dropped some names, very powerful people. And after the episode, I was cool. You know me, I'm like, fuck it, man. Whatever, man. Whatever happens, happens.
Yeah.
But it was the very first time I've ever seen Saul go back in his seat after the episode. He's like, guys, Nisho.
But here's the thing, right? Here's the thing. And I would think but here's the thing, man. He implicated some very, very, very
Prominent.
That you don't want to fuck with.
You know,
Not even about that.
Hey,
but it's like, no, we don't have like...
Billionaires.
Hey,
you can't
guys,
piss off a billionaire, bro.
you can't piss off a
Can't piss
billionaire.
off a billionaire.
like to them, were like rats and cockroaches that they can just get rid of easily.
And you
Now,
see the
also-
country, everyone's trigger happy right now, bro.
Yeah.
Yes, right. People are trigger happy.
And the thing is, the stuff that was said about them was not just, these are like high, like hectic, like stuff, you know?
Yeah, and also it got us thinking, man. I mean, the way he detailed this alleged escape plot, so many people clearly are involved, and you really want to piss off someone who could pull something off of that magnitude, so well orchestrated, right? Because allegedly, I mean, they literally got away with it. The only thing is because of what happened, Sentence City vibes, etc. Otherwise, it was going to be something forgotten. Nobody was going to speak about it. It was never going to see the light of day. Even the question around, is he alive? Is he whatever? So, hey, Mfana, I just had a bad feeling.
Yeah, and I always trust your instincts. You're always good with that stuff.
But we were like, you know what? Let's take out the billionaire's name. Let's take out the other people that the guy says are involved. Let's take those.
That's what
names
I was
out.
saying.
And still, though, a lot of people, you know, that he played the clip for, they were all like, yo, bro,
Stay away.
stay away. You don't